We needed to do a little bit of shopping and test our spells that we don't have at the moment. Loading textures. Yeah, there we go. I mean, these are low quality textures, but they're still better than the blur we had initially. Right, everything goes to low set. Auto sort, please. It's 200 better than what we have currently. Yeah, you don't have a goddamn thing. No, it is not. Spinner feather for the fletched and arrow-like shape of the head. This kind of mace is commonly used as a ceremonial weapon by the nobility in Finor. Wonder if these have some other uses, because they sort of seem like worthless at this moment. On the other hand, I could have entered that place where I got the mace first, when I entered the fortress. So at that point it would have been an okay weapon. I'm not selling the Spear of Brachus Rex. Brachus Rex's scaly ass or bony ass just pops up constantly. I'm not selling anything tied to him unless we're at least off this island. It might have a use. What is a drained wand? Carved from an ancient metal-like material, the wand is heavier than it appears. Etched along the shaft is the symbol of the Source King, Brachus Rex. Yeah, I'm not selling that one either. It's tied to Brachus Rex. Ooh, this is a Fane's Mask of Shapeshifting. This is very expensive. And I have no intention of dealing with Fane in any way, so could I just sell it? Doesn't weigh anything. 1,200. I'm not sure I want to sell it, but there's the but. I have no plans of ever using it. We might want to hold on to a spare shield. They require a little bit of constitution, but we might get into situations where instead of I need to basically defend a little bit more than normal. I can't do it if I sell all the shields away. That's not a particularly great shield though, so this is more of a something to keep in mind. I'm sure we'll get magical shields as a reward. Can you move? We're a little bit over encumbered at the moment, but we're also getting to the end of the available items, so if you could move right now, that would be enough. Yes, slow but sure. Also, I think I want to save, just in case I'll get into a fight. I only have this one path I can choose. I'm afraid the dog will spot me, basically. I think if I sneak, I can get past it. It's basically staring right in front of it. So because I wasn't sneaking around, it spotted me immediately. We don't have to be good at sneaking to pull this off, though. Just need to sneak. Nothing suspicious going around here. I do need to talk to her deep in the tent, though. Yep. So yeah, that didn't work out. Right, not exactly as planned, but I'll take it. It's gonna be more time consuming and troublesome to try to bypass these guys. Better just kill them, get it over with. We'll do any necessary testing on some other targets. Nail bomb grenade. Pretty much done for. Ooh. Sabine can take care of him. A little bit closer. Bill has good weapons, that's why she's getting all the results down here. Right. Heal her ass. We're gonna just cause physical damage. He's fortified, so I can't teleport him. Can't really do anything. Attacking would be entirely pointless. Right, there's really no threat against us anymore. Large Divine Order key. Crumbled notes. Just as outside Fort Joy, Aid waits for the Silver Claw. Tell Ben Meest to seek a trader named Zaleskar at the lip of the swamps. Zaleskar will be waiting with a smuggled weapon for his mission. For the companion we are not with. Revised wand. Sell that. Sinew. Gloves seem useful. Hollin's bow. Still, the gauntlets themselves seem good. A lot of physical defenses. You could use them.
She groans in pain, refusing or unable to acknowledge you.
Raise bloated corpse. Faces a bloated cadaver to fight for you. It can explode, dealing physical damage. Bloodsucker, right. Restores 84 vitality depending on the relevant surface area. So that's 84 physical attack damage if it heals. With the decaying touch on. I sort of want the raised bloated corpse too. If we could raise decoys, that would be great. It's a single point skill too. Bloated corpse will be summoned at the location of your targets. It's fairly expensive, but it opens up a lot of new options I currently don't have. She can't afford to pay us for this. We have other things we want to buy, so this is perfectly fine. I probably should summon the cat at least once to see what it does. Now we could use more memory. Level 6 cat doesn't have any armor, has some health. It's nothing special. I don't see myself using this. There's a lizard here selling stuff, but that would be the worst possible person probably to buy anything from. Prices would be ridiculous. Scoundrel needs the teleportation ability. I wonder if the cat familiar can be summoned somewhere to get a result. Some unexpected result. Because it doesn't seem all that special at all. So I wonder what the purpose really is.
Oh, hey! Hey! I thought you might be Emmy. It's nice to see you.
Yeah, I think Emmy is dead. Reach into your satchel and hand him a shiny red ball.
Ball?
The dog squeaks the ball repeatedly, happy as a clam.
Right. Scoundrel shopkeeper was here. I think it's her, Hilda. Geomancer was at the beach, shifting the through rubbish.
Still on your feet, eh? Glad to hear it. Only the finest, you know.
Good equipment pieces. But chloroform could be useful. Ability to set things to sleep. Cloak and dagger. Ruptured tendons. This is fine. Also, it isn't been blocked.
Ain't fit for beasts.
There's not block from any kind of armor, so that would make it very interesting. But Cloak and Dagger is a must-have skill. Chloroform would be a specialty bonus. Currently Sebille cannot attack magic armor really at all. This would allow her to attack that and set things to sleep, so targets who don't really have magic armor could be disabled for a turn. Does not break invisibility or sneaking. Interesting.
Perhaps if those bleeding dwarves didn't eat so much.
I do have enough gold, pure gold, to just buy this. So one way or another I'm getting the item.
Another device lies. Will source change back? What if there are no sources? And why hasn't Alexander risen yet?
She has a lot of gold, so I'll just do an equipment dump on her.
Perhaps if those bleeding dwarves didn't eat so much.
Irma's doll. Forgot about that one. No idea what to do with it though. Ceremonial two-hander, 17 to 19. Wait. We'll have to pay her something.
Ain't fit for beasts.
Still, it is what it is. Should I take the ruptured tendons? It's impossible to say how much damage they'll take. That's my problem with this, and I have other things to
Worse
waste
than war
money on.
rations, these.
As in polymorph abilities, for example.
Here's the goods. Like you wanted.
But Geomancy has priority because it has armor restoration abilities.
Wouldn't know a thing about you and I.
I have one guy who has more or less a personal armor restoration ability, and that's it. That is not going to be good enough.
Do you find a use for that rope, my friend? I am sure it helps ease your burdens.
45. Allies near you start to slowly regenerate physical armor. Yeah, this sounds quite nice. Poison Dart, Fossil Strike, Beta Oil Surface. These are actually quite nice. The problem is we'll have to pick and choose. I can't afford all of this, and these are already all very useful things. Stuff. Ability to throw oil around, slow them down or burn them, very good. One of the better spells of the first game, and it's one of the starter spells. I don't have anything left after this. I would like some more abilities, but I can't afford them, so we'll just have to continue adventuring after this. 3 earth spells. Fortify, Mend Metal, Fossil Strike. So, Geomancy 1. Geomancy 1. You need to take
Patience, Mal.
Fortify.
Patience. Patience.
All of these, okay. Who takes Fossil Strike? You, because you are the better caster and the worse damage
Patience,
dealer.
Mal.
And we are running out of space. I don't think Ray needs to be one of our standard issue spells. Mend Metal might be better for him
Tides
too,
in and out and in again.
but definitely requires investment in something new. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a lot of abilities. 1, 2. Yeah, how about you? We can afford it better with him at the moment.
Patience, Mal. Patience. Patience.
Not sure if it's the best possible thing to do, but there's the but. As long as someone has it. Right. He's poor again. On the other hand, I think our position has drastically increased. We can actually recover from a lot of effects now. Protect ourselves much better. Gear is slightly improved, but not substantially. I think Sabine needs something. Something personal or protection. I think Polymorph had it. I don't recall who sells them. I don't have the money for it now either anyway, so it's irrelevant.
You won't regret keeping those friends of yours at your right hand. Trust. I brought my...
Okay, what do we have? I don't think there's all that much to do on this side of the fort anymore. I think there might be guards there, 2 of them. That's about it. I haven't explored the fortress itself fully, I mean the other areas. I explored some of the walls, but only some of them, so I think we could do that too. I'm hoping for a little bit of extra cash so I could get the personal defense ability for Spiel. She has 2 good mobility skills at the moment. I don't think she needs another immediately. Yeah, there's the 2 guards.
She ain't coming back.
Ifan Ben Mezd is the victim. Twelve points of energy damage. Managed to hit the 2 pieces of fire that were still there.
She ain't coming back.
Ifan is level 1, so he'll definitely die if I don't protect him somehow.
Fire up.
Sabile's turn's next, so I'm popping her.
Pipe now, Fire. It's time.
quite close enough.
I'll yield to none!
Try chloroforming him. Sabine currently is by far our best character because she's everywhere all the time. Yeah, don't feel like sleeping when someone's attacking you.
Ready.
Vara, she ain't come back.
We're not really even hurt. Light golden teaspoon. Pick up and add to wares. Wares are items that you can basically add to be sold immediately. What I think also is that everyone might be able to use them. So it doesn't matter in whose inventory it's stored. Everyone can sort of pull them up to the shop interface. Right. Further looting.
Think of a thing like this. It's you. It's really you. You gave him hell, did ya?
Shoot her a puzzled look and ask what she means.
You're the champ, ain't ya? You could well be the one.
Not. You're the reigning champion of Fort Joy.
She clasps her blackened hands before her and seems for a moment on the verge of weeping.
Then you're our best hope. You may become the one.
Ask her what it means. What does it mean to be the one?
She looks around, checking for prying ears, and lowers her voice.
It would mean everything. The one will prove herself above all others. The one will become divine. You may be the one to save us all.
Insist that winning a fight or two doesn't mean anything. Her one could still be anyone.
The one would be humble, just like you. You hear me now? You get out of this place. You keep fighting. You become the one. And you think of old Nibora when it's all over.
You look just the same as like a dozen other people in here. How are you, the old Nibora? Ooh, elegant ring, +1 necromancer. Also, way too expensive. We could buy needle and thread, do some basic armor. I just don't... the point would be that we can turn 3 gold pieces worth of items into something that I might be able to sell back there, and earn some money. Although it wouldn't be all that valuable. Also, we might want to look into the summoning lineup of spells at some point. Basically have summoned creatures and turrets. Target character regenerates vitality and magic armor according to the number of allied characters and totems in their vicinity. So... There's a lot of potential in that. Anywho, we could... I don't want to spend too much money, actually no money preferably. Don't have too many ingredients. This is more or less a testing thing than anything else. Also, offer all wares. No. So technically the wares is a good thing. Problem is... Right. Problem is this. I still need to go in the correct person's inventory to actually offer it. So what the fuck is the point? I suppose it can technically speed up the process a little bit, but I don't think it does. I think it just upfronts the management to when you pick up the loot instead of when you actually do the shopping. So I'm not sure if there's any real benefit to it. Right, what we want to check is how much would the price of the item actually increase, if any. What the hell is the thread? I had extra thread. So if this is wasted, that is fine. It's a decent armor. I've got no complaints about it. Is it useful? It's very useful, at least to her. The value isn't all that high though. And it's one of those things where it's the actual covering armor is strength armor, the naked armor is finesse armor. So as long as you have leaves and leather on the strategic places, that's enough of an armor for backstabbing thief apparently. I do like the fact how the elves look different. Like they're sort of beautiful, but at the same time they're sort of weird. Like if a human looked like that, it would be you would know that something's wrong. So at the same time they're a mix of sort of odd and still good looking. I don't think I have knives anymore. Can I use a sword? Yes. Right, so how much money would we really earn from this? More or less like closer to 20
She looks
gold
at you
to
with wet
produce
eyes
this.
and manages a wink before returning to her work.
And 67 to get back. Maybe 70. So yeah, you earn something, but it's not like it's worth doing just for the money. Still, we could afford one fairly low value item after this, so...
Good to see you. You...
Right. Extra looting, hopefully. Extra loot, hopefully. Where were we? We were on the northern... Yeah, this is where we came out, and I think we sort of explored this area. That still leaves... A fairly sizable chunk of things unexplored. At least equal size to that. Don't think there are many defenders alive here anymore. I'll have to look at that at some point. Is this crap I'm picking actually worth picking? What is that? Ah. Never mind, never mind.
This again?
It's called rope. Useful for a lot of things. Don't spot any neutrals or hostiles here. What are nails? So we're getting pocket change out of this. Enough to maybe buy a tier 1 skill. Definitely can afford tier 1 now. Got lucky. That is a armor. Survivor's Guide to Animal-Friendly Skinning. The author delights in regaling you with long, tedious tales of skinning and tanning the hides of various animals. The animals seem less delighted. The practical skills to be gleaned are few, but valuable. For the rest, that is time you'll never get back. For this you would tan the author's own hide. How to make leather scraps. Military Essays 1. What makes an expert swordsman? There are 3 types of swordsmen: the beginners, the bravados, and the masters. If you have already learned the basic techniques, you can easily distinguish the beginner from the experts. The beginner does not know how to hold a sword properly, and his fighting stance is completely unbalanced. The bravados are versed in the arts of sword fighting, but they reveal their knowledge merely through exhibition. You will find many bravados at fairs where they demonstrate their skills in front of the excited masses. The real swordmaster is a mentor who travels from town to teach his skills, but he will always hide his best tricks. A true swordmaster will teach you everything you know, not everything he knows. The Little Book of Big Booms from Zurzeg Zollenvolt, probably a imp. Rain and lightning, blood and oil. These are the ingredients of Rivelan's most explosive recipes. Consider these combinations when trolls come seeking a holiday feast. Fire and water for nice sizzling steam bath. Fire and oil when a small contained blaze just isn't enough. Fire and blood, because there's nothing more fearsome than a cloud of blood. Fire and poison, consider the blast your guest's main course, and the ensuing mist their dessert. And remember, you can add electricity to any cloud, for shocking spicy finish. Ooh, I'll take the knife. Some basic food, lemons. Not sure if this is useful in any way. They're first pieces of fruit I've seen though. If we want to cook something, they could be very useful. Mentor's mantle and magical helmet. This is an okay breastplate. More physical defenses than the current armor we have. 14 in total versus 18 in total. Hydro Sophies +1. Finesse armor. I suppose it's okay. Looks fabulous. Right, minor improvements, but improvements nevertheless. Okay, there are a couple of worn chest. Night auto. Naturally I can't see shit, so I do it with teleportation. Rawhide scale armor. It's not good. Might be valuable, and we got 100 gold piece out of it. Wand of Nature. Yeah, good stuff overall, I'd say.
Impressive weaponry. Might the Magisters anticipate Voidwoken attacks despite their rules and their collars?
Another chest, leather armor. Finesse armor. Strength armor. Yeah, this is slightly valuable. Enough, again, that we could definitely afford the skills Sabille needs. The armor skill. The Divine is gone, Bishop Alexander is not. Warning, those caught excessively fraternizing with inmates will be brought before the Hammer herself. Healing scroll. Right, I'm pretty sure there's no one really, no Magisters anymore in the fort. Couple of silent monks, maybe. Passable amulet. Magical dwarven staff. Telekinesis part image. Pretty sure we don't have amulets all that much. Right. Passable amulet is better than nothing. Would it be... Might be better than some of the other amulets I have. It isn't. Still, another worthwhile upgrade. We might have a key to this door now. It leads to the harbor. Right, spicy pepper. What do we get here? We were already here. Okay, doesn't look like there's anything here anymore. So we've done all the areas west of the fortress, so we have to go to the marshes at this point. Pepper and spoons. Well, I think the most valuable thing we got from all this is a metric ton of nails. So that's I can think of two good uses for them: lockpicks, and you can prevent slipping from your shoes in case we have to fight on ice. I don't want to do anything with our current shoes though, because yeah, we got a lot of nails, but there's no telling how often this happens, so better to hold on a stack of them. Use them when we need them. Currently there's no need. Right, so where exactly do we want to go? To the underground. Steal a ring? I don't think we want to steal a ring. Our thievery is so piss poor anyway, I probably couldn't steal all that much. Southeast Witch. I think we're gonna go meet Zaleskar, talk to him, and leave things at that. After that, there's a lot of targets we could go after here. I'm not sure which one we should go. I don't think it matters as long as we just go and do something. This was a level 7 or 8 trader, very well equipped. We don't want to fight here.
As you near a figure clad in old blackened armor, Sibyl takes your hand and gives it a squeeze.
I've a feeling yonder creepy crawly is the lone wolf I've been looking for. You wouldn't mind if I asked him a few pertinent questions, would you?
Assent, but tell her you expect him to be in a talk-worthy state after she's done.
I'll do my very, very best.
How would you threaten a skeleton with a needle anyway? Not like you can stick it in the vitals.
Sibyl addresses the solitary figure. You hear but whispers and hisses in return. Just when you think a fight is about to break out, Sibyl's words seem to sway him into submission. He speaks uncomfortably. She listens, her face hard and pale. His name, you overhear her insist. Roost, he croaks. And with that, the interview's over.
Roost would be the leader of the lone wolves. Was mentioned in one of the books.
Come, let's go. I have what I came for.
She looks distraught. Is she okay?
I found out who abducted me, who delivered me to the Master. I'm going to find the man who did that, and we're going to get mightily reacquainted.
So, a leader of a group of mercenaries. Yeah, that's not gonna end well unless we're very, very cautious.
The hooded man exudes a restrained menace that near matches your own. As he raises his head, the hood falls back, revealing the gleaming bone visage of an undead.
Be not frightened of me, delicate fleshed one. There's far worse than my bite in this quagmire. Perhaps I can even offer some aid, if you've the coin. Do you desire trinkets from the ancients? For the smallest of costs, I'll tell you. Barely a trifle.
Ask the imposing undead who he is.
With a horrific rasp of bone scraping against bone, he bows low before you.
Call me Zalaskar. Naught else concerning me is yours to ask. My business is my own, and none of it yours.
Yeah, assassinate Alexander. Look around. What is there to be scared of around here?
You look like a one to know already. The source in you. I can smell it. I can feel it pulsing with every beat of your fragile heart. There's ones like you close by. The Seekers. I came here with them. But Magisters sank their ship.
Okay, ask him about the Seekers. What are they?
Sorcerers, like yourself. Seek them out and you might find what it is that they seek.
Ask him how he plans to leave the island now.
He spits something dark and viscous onto the earth. You notice the little horror wriggling deep into the soil.
If the little Seekers manage to steal the Magister's ship, the Lady Vengeance, maybe I'll find a way on board. Worry not about me. I have my methods. Worry for your own self.
Ask what he meant by ancients.
Why, the undead, of course. We rise. We rise. There is a stirring. Have you not felt the whisper of the grave upon the winds? The covenant will be fulfilled. Glashel demisht vmashtim.
Look at him blankly. What on earth is he talking about?
Zalaskar chuckles unpleasantly.
Not for you to know now. Worry not, short-lived one. Your fears are as useful as those of an ant astride a leaf perched atop a tidal wave.
Right. The trinkets he mentioned sound intriguing. Inquire as to what he has to sell.
I only stock the best baubles, the choicest curios. Take a look. Precious wares, are they not?
He actually sells equipment. That's a rare thing. Large hammer. It's increase in physical damage certainly, but no chance of critical hits. Although this is far superior and has warfare and strength and thick of the fight, a new ability, also costs 2,500. So no. No. Commander of the Tides, Arcane Stitch. Where's Arcane Stitch? I already have a magic armor restoration ability, health restoration ability. So what would Arcane Stitch be? It has a different icon compared to them. It is very close to the healing icon though. Healing icon is there. It has like a woman's body. Maybe the heel has a male body and side. This has a woman's body maybe with the hands a little bit lower, but more or less it's the same insignia icon. Also 1,300, so we're not gonna take it, but that's intriguing. It's a staff though, so I'm not super interested. But it could be an ability, it's an ability I currently can't purchase no matter what my goal. A lot of good wands. We are sort of in a bad situation with the wands. They're too low level, definitely. But this has never been, and they're pretty much poison and fire only, so we can't use them against undead targets, for example. Same time, she can get away with a lot of other things. She does not have to use the wands. I don't think I want to buy... Ooh, interesting looking shields. Yeah, I don't want to buy item pieces. Belts might be an exception. They're fairly cheap and provide a physical armor. Critical hit chance increase. Yeah, I'll take that. Can I offer you some crap in exchange? I think I had a couple of armors, please. Price difference isn't all that big, no matter who does the selling here. Right. Critical hit chance or dodging. Critical hit chance with Sabine doesn't mean much because she can do guaranteed critical hits with the backstab. Right, not bad at all. Ooh, we actually have the polymorph ability I was about to go search and buy for her. Just haven't actually put the skill in. Right. So, happy endings. Don't have the room for it. Yeah, we could use more memory. But I give up something. Yeah, maybe the adrenaline. I don't really like that. It cripples you so heavily in combat, so it's rarely used. Could be useful here and there, but there's no immediate need to take memory. At the same time, I'll let it be for now. I'll take extra finesse, it'll do more damage. Damage is a pretty big deal what Sabile is all about. Right. What else do we have? Throwing knives, dimensional bolt. No one has summoning though. Dimensional bolt. Yeah, it's a random thing. I don't think that's all feasible because the fights aren't that easy. So you cannot just randomly do damage. You'll end up wasting your turns, or alternatively doing fantastic results. It just seems way too random. Right. We'll leave things here. Not sure where we want to go. There are clearly undead forces sort of protecting the general area. We could bypass them by waypoint. Bypass them by teleporting to the sanctuary or hideout. But I'm not sure we want to. Brachus's armory should be one of our first places to go after all. Right, I'll leave things here and I'll think we'll take the armory as our goal for now. No doubt we'll have to do something else even after the armory, but if we can get the Seekers as leader first, then maybe that'll clarify what exactly do we have to still do.